Welcome back. We're so excited to have our OU community come back into the building. We wanted to show you some of the things that we've got that's different, but that will keep all of us safe and ready for return to school in the middle of this pandemic. Because I'm 6 feet away from our videographer, I'm going to remove my mask just for the sake of the video, but we will be asking all students, all staff members to keep their masks on all day long. Students and staff members may also have an optional face shield, but again, that is optional. Masks are required. As you see, I'm 6 feet away from the person that is videoing right now, and that will be our custom as we move forward. You'll see all throughout our building that we do have social distance signs so that our students know that they are to remain 6 feet apart. These are downstairs, these are also upstairs. As we enter the hallways, you'll see different signage. One of the signs will say to wear your mask at all times, and another sign will say that you must stay 6 feet apart.
On this side, so let's go right here. Okay, we'll go this way. Welcome back to Oak.
Come on down. Morning. How are you? Keep going on out the door for me, baby. Have a great day today. As you come down the hallway, students, you will notice, parents, you will notice, as our students enter the building in the mornings, we do have staff members that are on duty, ready to receive our students. They are also wearing masks, and as I said, face shields will be optional. They're ready to greet our students to make sure that not only they get to the right class, but also ensure that they are 6 feet apart and following social distancing rules. So as you see, I'm at one of our restrooms. We do have signs at every restroom that we'll only have 3 people in the restroom at a time. For those classes, when it is time for us to have our class restroom break, students will be expected to line up on the 6 feet symbol and wait their turn to go into the boys or the girls restroom. For our 1st grade through 5th grade, come on in. This is a sample of one of our restrooms. And what you'll notice is that in every restroom, just like this boys' restroom, you'll see that we have signage that reminds our boys and girls how to wash their hands or to do so appropriately. All of our restrooms have soap in them, and all of our restrooms have a paper towel dispenser with a with a trash can right up under it. Parents, what do I need you to do? I need you to make sure that you go over public restroom safety with your boys and girls at home. Again, we know that restroom safety is different at home than it is in public restrooms. So if you would just revisit the rules for public restroom use and ensure that our boys and girls are ready to return to the school. Parents, you'll also know that all of our water fountains are covered. That is because we are not using a public water fountain at this time. We're asking for you to send a bottled water with your students. Again, that is a commercial bottled water. We ask that you don't fill personalized bottles, just so that we can monitor for all of our boys and girls that they are drinking water or a substance that has a powder that we watch them open and pour into the water, just to keep all of our boys and girls safe. But our public water fountains will not be open for use this school year. They will return maybe next school year. The district is working on getting bottle fill stations, but until then, we're asking that you send our boys and girls to school with a commercial bottled water. So this is one of our kindergarten through 2nd grade classrooms, and as you notice, every teacher has hand sanitizer in their classrooms for our students. Once they come off the bus, once they enter our building, they will receive hand sanitizer, and when they get into the classroom, the teacher also has a supply. You'll also notice in these particular classrooms, they have a sink with a water fountain. Remember, we will not be allowing our students to drink water out of the community water fountain, so they'll need bottled water. But we do have an opportunity for them to wash their hands in the classroom if needed. As you'll see in this particular classroom, the teacher has a classroom set every other seat. So this particular student is here, there's no seat here, there's a student here, there's no seat here. Additionally, these students are separated between cohort A and cohort B. So this particular student is here for cohort A, and I can tell by the sign that she has on the desk. And this particular student is here for cohort B. I can tell by the sign that she has on the desk. So two students are not sitting beside each other. We are able to give 6 feet social distance rules in the classroom. In just a moment, you will see a classroom of instruction to see what that will look like in one of our upper grades classrooms. So come on and join that with me.
2 sessions for today. We're about to do the first session together as a whole. All right, here's your next commercial. Hopefully you'll recognize this one as well.
As you'll see, our custodial team has been charged with ensuring that our building continues to be safe, clean, and sanitized. And right now, we have one of our custodians who's cleaning one of our high-touch areas to make sure that it is free of all germs and free of any debris. Parents, as you see, I'm in the vestibule of the school. I have a parent here waiting to be assisted. What happens now? There's no more long lines in the front office. As you come in, you come here, there is a QR code. Once you scan this QR code, you're able to get the assistance that you need. Maybe you need to speak with the administrator. Maybe you need to speak with the counselor. Maybe you need help from the registrar. Maybe you need to check out your student. All of that is located on this QR code, so this will be our new system. Please bring your phones in with you, and if you have a phone that's not able to read QR codes or don't have a phone, no worries. We'll have a device here to help you as well. If you need to schedule a conference, whether it be a teacher conference, a conference with an administrator, or a conference with a parent, please do so online. We'll make sure that we avail ourselves for virtual conferences. We will remain in the virtual world for conferences until the end of the school year. So Nurse Llewellyn is still on campus with us, and she will be here to service our students for non-emergency needs, as she always has. So if you have a student who's diabetic, if you have a student who's needing medication, if we have any type of non-emergency needs, we have Nurse Llewellyn on campus with us every single day. Now, what happens, Presley, if you have a situation where students or staff members have COVID-like symptoms? We will take those individuals away from the clinic. They will not be in the clinic where a majority of our staff or students go for non-emergency situations, but they will come to our isolation room. So we have identified our art room as our isolation room. This room will not have class every day. Ms. Steffler's class has been relocated, but we do have in place for our students or our staff who exhibit COVID-like symptoms to be in a safe place, supervised, receiving medical attention if necessary. And if for any reason EMS has to be called, we do have an outside entrance to this room so that EMS can easily assist the individual and get them out of the building safely. And as well as parent pickup, should it be a student with COVID-like symptom or family emergency member for one of our staff who may exhibit COVID-like symptoms, they will also be able to leave through this room using one of our emergency contact numbers. So this is our isolation room in case of an emergency. So as much as Ms. Johnson would love to have you visit the Media Center, we will not be using the Media Center for large classes this year. Our students will not be reporting to the Media Center to check out books, but we do have a process in place for them to reserve books using our Destiny Catalog online from their homeroom teacher, and Ms. Johnson will actually take the books to the classroom for the students. If you're at home and you love to check out a book, that's no problem. She's also shared with the boys and girls in class online on Wednesdays how to reserve books, and parents, you can come and we can do curbside pickup just for you. So your child still has the opportunity to read a book. Please encourage reading at home. So as you see, this is our cafeteria space, but due to the COVID-19 and social distancing rules and ensuring that our students aren't cross-contaminating between classes, we've chosen for all of our boys and girls to eat in the classroom. So the cafeteria will be closed. We will have lunch deliveries to the classroom. If your boys and girls bring their lunch, that is perfectly fine. They'll stay in the classroom. For our boys and girls that'll be eating school lunch, we'll have them delivered to the class, and the students will still have a choice of hot lunch or if they want the salad option. So that part is still the same. We would just change our location to keep everyone safe, and they'll be eating in the classroom with their classroom teacher. I'm preparing to go back into the hallway where my colleagues are congregating. So I'm going to put my mask back on. But before I do, I wanted to say thank you so much for visiting with us. I hope we answered all of your questions and been able to relieve some of your anxiety about your boys and girls coming back into the building. If you have any questions, any suggestions, feel free to dojo me. Call the school at 678-875-1303 or send me an email at Sabrina_M_Presley@decabschools.ga.org. That's all for now. I appreciate your time. Let's have a great day.